What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sideline Summit. I'm Antonio Perez, joined as always by Danny Cole, DCU Penn's finest, Chris Coach, CB Coach Boy. We got another great episode for you guys today. We will be talking a little NBA Cup action. The Spurs and the Thunder moved on yesterday to the semifinals. They'll be going to Vegas along with the Magic and the Knicks. So we'll talk more about that. And then, of course, we're going to preview Week 15 in the NFL. Not the greatest slate, but there's a few bangers that we wanted to get into. So make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Audio listeners, leave a like, 5-star review. Yeah. We can get right to the action, honestly.
I'm going
we
to
can start
Disney
with
World, not Vegas.
Yeah, let's. Yes. No, we're going to Vegas casinos. So let's start with last night. Last night the Spurs beat the Lakers 132-119. Stephon Castle, an incredible game, 30, 10, and 6. 10 of 14 from the field. De'Aaron Fox pitched in 20. Champagnie pitched in 16. Keldon Johnson pitched in 17, along with other guys, trending down. As for the Lakers, Luka with his per usual 35, 5, and 8. LeBron had 19, 15, and 8. Marcus Smart with a little vintage performance had 26 points, but a rare off night for Austin Reeves. Chris, I want to start with you. This Spurs team, like they said on the broadcast last night, they're 8-3, now 9-3 without Victor Wembanyama. What has been the catalyst for this team being able to? Last year, Wemby got hurt. This team, they just fell out. They fell out entirely from the play-in. This year, they lose a guy who I think everybody, top 5 player in the world in the 12 games he played. And now they're playing just as good, if not better, at least offensively with him off the floor. What are you seeing from San Antonio?
It just shows that the NBA is still a guard league, still guard oriented, still guard driven. And I think the issue when Wemby was out last year, De'Aaron Fox was never fully healthy. So, and Castle was still a rookie, and he's not necessarily a point guard. So they were kind of missing a little bit of that. And also, I think coaching as well. Missing Pop was huge, but also having the coach now, I can't think his name on top of my head. I keep forgetting it. But his system is now being implemented now, and it's pacing, not even just space, it's just pace, off misses, off makes. And when you have a young team that's athletic, that's how you have to play. And I think that's what I saw. A younger team out-younging an older team, or a team that's played slower. And I think when you have pace in this league, when you get Wemby back, it'll just be, that much more, cheating. But again, when you have 3 really dynamic guards that can get into the paint, you can compete with anybody. Because at the end of the day, keeping the ball at the paint is the biggest idea. Keeping the ball at the middle is the biggest point in basketball. And you have guards that can do that every single possession. On top of the Lakers team they're playing, who doesn't really have great perimeter defenders, it was just, food all night. So I think it's pretty much everybody except the Thunder or like super athletic and defending teams. The Spurs will be able to do that at ease. They're kind of like a Western version of the Pacers, but it looks different. Like the Pacers last year, but it looks different. Same type of idea. You want to have pace with whoever has the ball, whether it's your forward or your guard, and you want to get up and down. So that's kind of what I see. I like what I see, and I can't wait for Wemby to be back. And I can't wait for them to make a move, which they can. But that's also the last thing I'm saying. That's why Castle's untouchable. What you saw yesterday is why he's untouchable. Not the 10 for 14. It's the force and the power he plays with from the guard spot. He gets the ball under the rim like a power forward. Nobody stops him when they're off the 2-foot limit. So having that at your 2 guard, he can go rebound with your power forward. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just a Swiss Army knife. That's why he's untouchable, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the things he was looking to do, especially in transition, because obviously first guy back is going to be like the guard, but it's going to be like Luka. And I thought he did a great job trying to get into Luka, maybe getting him to buy, a foul or 2. Got 1 in the first half. I thought he could have got 2, but just an incredible job. Danny, I wanted to go to you on this one. This is probably the first night that LeBron's been back that Reeves has played bad. How exactly do you think this Lakers team needs to proceed going forward in terms of their 3 primary ball handlers? In terms of just like, yeah, go ahead.
I think the Lakers team, we know what they are. And I think the Lakers should quite honestly treat LeBron the way he is or move him. He's a role player. He's a role player that can take over at any moment. And there are certain players who can do that in this league at this point. and an age 40 LeBron, understand he can take over and drop 30, 10, and 10. Is he going to do it on a nightly basis anymore? Probably not. That's just the reality. So understand and build around Luka Doncic and build around with Luka and AR. Let the offense flow through those two is honestly, my opinion, the best case for the Lakers. Obviously, not the best case for LeBron FC, not the best case for NBA FC, but like if you look at the Lakers as a team, those two young guards is where the offense should be flowing through and just letting the team develop beyond that.
Yeah, not mad at that at all. And here's the thing with LeBron James. Quote LeBron being a role player, that's not only probably the biggest luxury of any basketball team ever known to man. He'll get his in the flow of the offense. He can knock down open threes. I've seen him hit heavily contested threes, but now you're giving him open looks because now you got to look towards Reeves and Doncic. It's pretty remarkable. So, last night
against Sixers, he walked them down. He ended the
exactly.
game.
You don't understand. This is what he asked for, though. Like he asked to be.
He's been asking for this for a long time.
Yeah, so that's why people are like, when he comes back, he's not going to fit in, bro. This is the thing. He's playing the same he's played in USA basketball the last 8 years when he's played. Play in the middle, play the screener role, play the thing. But this is the thing. The casual fan is tired of seeing LeBron. Oh, he's standing in the corner. He's like, bro, this is basketball. You're going to have places where you stand in the corner. You're going to have decoys. And what better decoy than LeBron James? And I think that's what us as fans, well, people who don't understand it yet have to get used to seeing. Like, at 41, he shouldn't have the ball. He shouldn't have the ball for 20 seconds of the shot clock. That shit should have been over 10 years ago. So it's like now I'm happy to see him as a cutter, as a screener, because it opens up the game for Reeves and Luka. And with the pick and roll heavy team, what better screener than LeBron James?
This version of LeBron is like it kind of feels like it's Jay Crowder-esque.
Well,
I don't know if you see what I'm saying.
He's
the best version of Jay Crowder.
Nah, I'm not trying here because LeBron don't defend like Jay does.
Jay Crowder
he's definitely better offensively than Jay.
And do a thing that has anything besides shoot. If Jay,
Chris, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I don't. I actually want to know, but I don't. I want to know.
No glaze. He literally just Magic Johnson right now. All right, it's cool.
Well, you know what he is, bro? I'll tell you what he is. He's the primest version of Draymond with better offense. Because look, he's your screener. You catch it in the middle part. He's looking for Luka or Reeves. Obviously Clay and Steph did it differently, but he's the best version of Draymond with better offense right now and less defense. But best version of Draymond. That's what I see.
A lot less defense these days.
Yeah, a
lot less defense.
But let's move to the other game that happened last night. Not too much on the Suns. They were without Booker. Not sure that was really saving them in this one, but without Booker, Green, but the Oklahoma City Thunder tie the 2015-2016 Warriors with the best start through 25 games, 24 wins to 1 loss. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 28 points in 27 minutes, was a plus 43 in this one. Holmgren at 24, J-Dub 15. Everybody got to basically play besides Barnhizer, but and Hartenstein was out, and Isaiah Joe was out.
You know what's funny? Their loss came to the Trailblazers.
Hey, the Blazers were hooping that day.
Too many cameras. Too
many cameras. IDF strongest soldier. They got guys.
Nah, man.
Remember the Warriors. The Warriors' one loss was to the Bucks.
Yeah,
that was baby Giannis.
That was Mohawk Giannis. You're right.
Baby Giannis and Cash Money Chris, baby.
You're right.
I'm gonna let you guess. Who do you think had the highest plus minus on both sides that day?
On what day?
When the Thunder lost.
You know who I'm gonna go with. Drew Holiday.
Nah, but he was close. He had a great day. It was Duop Reith.
Oh hell.
Duop Reith.
Yeah, plus 21.
Yes, that sounds right. But my question for you guys is, this Oklahoma City Thunder team, I guess it's two questions. One, are we getting a 70-win season? And two,
are we getting an 80-win season?
Could this team beat the 2015-2016 Warriors in a 7-game series? Not the KD Warriors, the year before KD got there.
Year before, yes. KD Warriors, no.
KD Warriors, no. I agree with Chris. I think
I think
KD
it's
would give
season
this team. KD would give this team hell. That's the problem.
I also think too. I think what it would do, which will make it interesting though, because if they're gonna be allowed to play as physical as they are, people forget how good that defensive team was with KD, like how good that team was defensively too. I think it's gonna be a really close game just off that alone. Like, and I think what I was forgetting, they still had Iguodala too. Like, not saying he's, but when you go small for that Warriors team,
how do you forget about the
Still
death
rough.
beam point? Martian's got the death beam pointed at
you're
Earth.
right. I don't have that. Rough. That's a lot, man. It's a lot
I
to do.
mean-
It'd be cool to see though. I do want to see it. I want to see Dub versus Iggy. I think that would be the coolest matchup for 7 games.
That would be cool.
That'd be dope. I want to see that.
My thing is, like when Danny said KD would give them hell, I don't think I've seen someone besides Tony Allen give Kevin Durant more fits than Lou Dort, because he's annoying. He only
put
be
him
playing
there?
basketball.
Do you put him there or do you put him on Steph though? That's my thing for Dort. Where does he-
Yeah. That's
Well,
the thing.
here's the thing. Dub can guard the smaller guards.
I agree. I
That-
just don't say what do you do? Which
so-
one do you put him on?
It's
And
a big
who-
it's a big pick
else
your
play?
poison thing for sure.
who else play too?
Nah, Caruso strap it up.
So does Caruso start
yeah.
now? That's what I'm saying. Caruso.
I don't know if we start in Caruso, because
That's what
here's
I'm
might
saying.
have
here's the
to.
best part. Here's the best part. Dort starts anyway. Dort,
Yeah.
he gonna be there.
And Dub.
Dub is a two-way star, so it's not like I have to put a defensive player or offensive player to the bench to get a defensive player. Dub is already all defense, all NBA player.
Jaylen Brown.
Shea, not all defensive though, but he can guard though. I don't know if I'm putting him on Steph, but
I don't want him to get in foul trouble. I think it will come down to who's going to coach better, because I think it's going to come down to matchups for real. Because
honestly, you could probably put Shea on Clay.
that's what I would do. I would
He's
put.
6'5", he's 6'6".
I would go
He ain't
Dort.
putting the ball on the deck. He's not getting you in foul trouble.
I would throw Dort on Steph, Shea on Clay, and then Dub on KD. To where at the point of the day,
Dub on
because you're not
KD.
going to follow KD's shot at the end of the day, he's going to shoot it anyway. So you might as well just jump and hope for the best, then run down the other way. And I'd rather Dort harass Curry for the whole game and bump him and get him tired and shit like that. That's what I'd be thinking. But I don't know. I think it'd be a great.
I'm glad we're actually having the conversation though, because a lot of people would just be, oh no, like the Warriors would cruise by this team or whatever. It's just like I'm glad we're all in agreement they would take down the 73-win Warriors, because that team, as great as they were, the finals kind of exposed they can be flawed.
It was missing something like a.
They were missing one of the 12 greatest basketball players of all time. I think every team's missing that.
Who would have thought that could help?
Yo.
Now the next year's team, people are like, "Oh, it's over in 5," or it's like I could see a world where the Thunder win, like I truly do. But obviously, we're only 25 games into their young historic season. Time will tell. Maybe they do get taken out by an Eastern Conference Swiss Army knife point forward who has some kind of relation to Larry Hughes.
Jalen Johnson. Oh, I thought you were talking about Jalen Johnson. Sorry.
The Larry Hughes one is where you get it messed up. Larry Hughes' nephew is coming to save the day, baby. Jason Tatum posted some workout videos, so I'm hyped.
Deuce's dad.
What is
right.
how bad is my question is how bad does Bogut get worked?
Bogut don't play much.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
But you do need Bogut for those illegal screens. So
On the 73-win team,
maybe he plays.
73-win team, he got to play.
Oh no,
He gotta
put
play.
Bogut on Hardenstein. That's fine. Bogut on Hardenstein works. They just wanna
Hardenstein
go,
getting
no,
right to it with that
would
lefty pop-up hook shot.
bro.
Hardenstein can
I think
only
he
do
working
floaters.
him.
He can only do floaters. If Bogut can put his
Or
hand
if Chet's in the game, he pulls him out of the paint.
then that's trouble. Then that's where the trouble starts. That's where the
I'm
trouble starts.
saying,
Because
dude,
there's the thing, if
it-
the Warriors go
Hardenstein-
small ball, Chet can be Chet not only is a regular center, he's a small ball center.
Yes.
yeah,
I don't know. It would be awesome. I'm gonna load this up in the 2K, but let's get into
before
our week 15.
who's
ahead.
your rookie of the year right now?
Cooper Flag.
Who is my rookie of the year?
Is Cooper Flag playing to the weird media's expectation? Thought he was going to come in average 25. No, but he's doing what I think most people thought Cooper Flag would do.
Yeah, that's fair. If we keep
And
getting
to
the
be fair,
performance
his
that,
development has been very stunted because Jason Kidd is trying to make him a point guard.
what I wanted to say is, does Derek Queen have an argument if we keep seeing if he keeps getting the touches that he's getting for the Pelicans?
I mean, he'll be second for sure. I think it's just tough to.
He drops 5 more triple doubles.
It's tough to beat out Flag because the hype, and he's also playing well now because he's playing more his natural position. So I think it'll be difficult. But again, Derek Queen is proving that he's one of the top 3 players in that draft from his own perspective. What he said. I mean, that's all I'm saying. So
Here's my issue.
It'll be tough.
He has a guy on his own team that might finish higher than him in the Rookie of the Year ladder. Jeremiah Fears, I think, has been playing just as good ball. Obviously, they play two different positions. They got 2 different jobs.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Jeremiah Fears has
Queen is playing better. That was kind of just the, we'll see how this thing pans out. But I mean, they got both of them.
Fears looks good, and
that's the real. Oh, well, we have both. Why does it matter? But Queen is obviously going to be that developmental piece. But Jeremiah Fears has definitely picked up the slack. He's great. He's been great. Trey Murphy definitely bounced back from a slow start too. They're not great or anything over there, but
that's the 3. That's the 3 they need to make sure to keep. Trey, Derek, and Fears, and you move forward from there. I think Zion. Yeah, Zion needs to go, and it's not because he's not good or anything like that. No. It's just because obviously your medical staff can't keep him healthy.
All right, beautiful. Send him to Philly where we can't keep anyone healthy.
Oh no! You send him to Phoenix, the only place that keeps everybody healthy. But no, in real life, I think the
sun is gonna melt Zion.
Like literally, it melt the fat off.
Melt his fat.
That's what I'm saying. So but I really do think though, like it's just time to move on for him because you can get something back, obviously still, and then also like I said, your medical staff hasn't done a good job keeping him healthy. So it's like kind of move on from him, and you already have a big man for real, like Derek Queen, who's probably more a 4 than a 5 for real.
He's a 4. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like unless you're gonna go point Zion, you damn near gotta move on.
Yeah, but let's get into the NFL this week. We can start with Bills versus Patriots. The last time these 2 teams played, the Patriots got the win, a 23-20 win. Drake May threw for 273 yards. Josh Allen, 253 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Stephon Diggs had a monster game this day. Wow. But this time we're in Foxborough. What expectations do you guys have for this game? I mean, this is essentially, if the Patriots win this, they're probably going to win the division. I don't think it's officially like clinched, but it would be just about over. I'm pretty sure. So Danny, Danny Cole, I'll start with you. What's your expectations for this one? Who do you got, and who are some X factors?
So this game is going to be purely AFC East football. Because AFC East football is what we used to think of as AFC North football. AFC North football is gone. It's not there no more. The Patriots and the Bills are going to play a slug it out football. They're going to defense counters. They have some of the best coaches in the NFL. I saw a segment that said McDermott should get fired and they should look to hire Tomlin. I said, what the hell does that solve?
That is a pretty lateral move if I've ever heard one.
If Ben Johnson's on the market, maybe. Dable coached. Look, he coached Allen early in his career and he unlocked some stuff. I'm not against that. But
he also coached Jalen Hurts early in his career. Way earlier.
Lane Kiffin coached Hurts early in his career.
We're good. I hope Buddy knows he's next.
He is next.
He's next.
Sharon Miller. Hashtag release the Sharon Epstein files. Look,
release the Kiffin files, bro. He's been getting away with this nonsense for years.
They've been released.
They need to do something about it.
They're all over Twitter. What do you mean?
Anyway, let's get back to this game.
Yeah. Anyway, the Patriots, they need to play their brand of football. Don't turn the ball over. Let Drake May take deep shots when accessible. Get Travion Henderson involved early. He's been a focal point of their offense the last 5 weeks. They're on a 10-game win streak for a reason. This team seems like they're unbeatable at this point. It's because they are playing complementary football in all aspects. And I hate to say, it's the coach, but it is the coach. Vrabel is one of the best coaches in the NFL. There's not many other coaches you can plug into a team that had a top 5 draft pick and just say, all right, you're in the playoffs. You're going to win your division. Year 1.
Yeah,
immediately.
Absolutely.
And their expectations were that. It's not even like these surprise people like Dan Quinn last year. His expectation was to win 9 games.
Yeah, Danny, I wanted to share some over-unders that actually hit recently with you. You were the only one to put Patriots over 8.5. You absolutely smashed that number. Did you think they were going to win 11 games?
I said that they have a chance to win a playoff game. I thought they were going to make the playoff, and I said that I think they have a chance to win a playoff game and be very similar to the Commanders last year. That was my –
That's pretty good. That's pretty on target right now. They look better than Commanders probably, I'd say, last year. But
I was talking to my friend at work, and he's like, how did you know this? I was talking to him. I said, Drake May is going to be the best quarterback out of that class. And like I said he's better. He's going to be better than Jaden Daniels. And he was like, what are you talking about back in August? And he's like, what did you see? I said, I saw a quarterback with all the tools that needed to just take that Josh Allen lead in year 2. And that's exactly what he did.
It's not exactly some anyone around draft time.
It's not the craziest.
I know what you're getting at. I know what you're getting at. It's just to the casual, you might look like a pharaoh at the moment. But Chris, Danny obviously gave the kind of the X factors and whatnot for the Patriots. What do the Bills have to do in this game to not do their tri-weekly fake collapse gimmick?
Give the ball to James Cook more and play hero ball with Josh Allen from the jump. I know I've been switching up on this damn near every week, but it's like, I don't know, man. I think this team's offense is just missing something. Like missing, obviously, a big play receiver would be great. I like Shakir, but I think Shakir's more a slot guy. Keon Coleman's actually not a good football player. Probably should have played basketball. And then everybody else I can't even name off the top of my head. So it's like, Curtis Samuel. I know Curtis Samuel. But other than that, it's like I think they just need some difference makers. And the difference makers that they have are Cook and Allen. So I think you kind of need to run through them. They should probably have 40 touches on the ground and through the air. Obviously, Josh Allen can't catch the ball. So, with him using his legs and James Cook catching and running the ball, I think it's their best way to win. I think this Patriots team is just solid all the way around. And for me, when a team is solid, you have to use your best players. And I think overly use them to the point where you try to just out-talent them, And I think that's kind of what they would have to do in this Patriots game. I think this Patriots team from end to end is just very, very solid. So that's what I would see, what I would think I need to see for the Bills to win that game.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be a fantastic game. Let's move on to a game that might be even better. It's Packers versus Broncos. You have the Packers, good defense. Offense has been clicking as of lately. You have the Broncos. Offense has been up and down. It's had some games where it's clicked, though. Defense has been as solid as can be, one of the best in the entire NFL. 2 of Chris's absolute favorite quarterbacks in this one, Jordan Love and Bo Nix. Just 2 of his absolute favorites. So we'll start with you, Chris, on this one with 2 teams with great defenses. Packers have obviously been picking up the slack on offense, but they do have their days. What are you looking for? This could be a potential Super Bowl preview. What are your expectations for this one? What's your keys to victory? I would say for Green Bay.
Jordan Love, you got to show me something, dude. And I think the reason I say that is because I've told y'all 1,000 times in here. I don't see what everybody else sees. I just don't. But some games I'd be like, you know what? Maybe I'm blind. But some games I'd be like, you know what? Maybe I got 60-60 vision and I can see it clear to anybody. But I think this Broncos defense is really, really good. Really, really good. I know they're a little banged up in the secondary a little bit, but I think they're still really, really good. So I think it's going to be a Jordan Love game where he has to win it for them. Because I don't know if Josh Jacobs is going to be able to just control the game as much. So I think you're going to need not superhero performance from Jordan Love, but a star level performance to be able to win this game. Because no matter what I think of Jordan Love, he's 100% better than Bo Nix. But what you guys have said that I do agree with, Bo Nix does seem to have it. When the games he's be on the line, dude just randomly does stuff that makes him win. So I have to respect that, which I do. So to that point, he's going to have to outplay Bo Nix when it matters most. And I think Bo rises to the occasion. So I have to see about that by Jordan Love. But I think this is a Jordan Love winning game because I think Christian Washington's been really good the last few weeks. He showed his wide receiver one, and they have 97 other receivers. I know 80 of them are hurt, but I know they have some other guys. So I think they probably just depend on a big Jordan Love game.
This is the Bo versus Bo game.
Bo Melton?
Yes.
Bo Melton.
I
Max's
know.
brother.
Yeah.
So, Danny, he just gave you the keys to victory for Green Bay. Can you give me the keys to victory for those Denver Broncos?
Defense. I think it's going to be a defensive battle. I think both teams have very stymied defenses. One is Micah Parsons and Cooper. One has P2, Nick Bonito, a bunch of those guys underneath that. Ufunga, they have Greenlaw. It feels like the Broncos have the better defense here as a unit, but it's close. I think for the Broncos, what they want to do is win the defensive battle. Don't turn the ball over that much, and take your shots to Troy Franklin, and make it known that you want to be aggressive. Don't settle because the Green Bay is going to put McKinney over top and have Keyshawn Nix play 7 yards off. Let Troy Franklin run by him and take the shot. If you don't take the shots, the run game's not going to be there because Michael Parsons is going to blow up the play. So, and the one thing the Broncos have done this year well is protect Bo Nix. So, let's see. It's going to be interesting to see how those tackles fare against Michael Parsons.
Yeah, I agree. Look, offensively, this is going to be one of the better defensive lines that the Broncos have gone up against. Bo Nix has to continue doing what I've seen in the last couple of weeks, climb in the pocket, being able to deal with the pressure. I kind of agree with what both of y'all said. I mean, this is probably going to be the hardest game for me to pick, to be entirely honest, because even if I don't fully believe in Bo Nix, I'm sold on like he does enough for this Broncos team to be competitive and to potentially win a Super Bowl. So, yeah, this one's going to be an absolute classic. We can move on to our next game, though. I'll say this episode's not going to be super long because there aren't that many good games this week. Let's talk Lions-Rams. Goff obviously facing his former team. Stafford doing the same thing. Lions are coming off a victory against the Cowboys. They have they've not strung together 2 consecutive victories since September. A win against the Bengals, a loss against the Chiefs, a win against the Bucks, a loss to the Vikings, a win against the Commanders, a loss to the Eagles, a win against the Giants, a loss to the Packers, a win against Dallas. So this is their first chance to get back-to-back victories for the first time in 2 months. As for the Rams, they lost to the Panthers a couple weeks ago, and then they bounced back and they destroyed the Cardinals. I can take the floor for this one since I've kind of been, pushing it towards you guys for the last 2, but I want to talk about this one. I think the Lions have had bigger blunders than the Rams this year. They've had more games that left you, maybe scratching your head. Like the Rams, they lost to the Panthers. We were all kind of like, wow, the Panthers they're kind of nice with it. Like we're not really blaming the Rams for that one. I think in this one for Detroit, it's very important to make sure you are pounding the ball. Because if we look back against that game against the Panthers ran, let me see. The Panthers had 164 rushing yards that day. So I think that's going to be very important. Not only does that cater to the strength of your own offense, but it's kind of the Rams. It's where you're able to get, I guess, the most ground against them if need be. So Jahmyr Gibbs needs to be fed. David Montgomery, of course. Those guys need to be fed. As for the Rams, I think in this one, I think Puka needs to be fed badly. Last game he had a great game, 7 grabs for 167. Week before that, just 6 for 72. He's almost like an automatic explosive play when you can get him downfield and get the ball in his direction. So I hope Stafford continues to do that. Continues at his MVP pace. Danny, I'll go to you in this one. Which quarterback do you think means more for this team in this game specifically?
Stafford. I think Stafford playing well unlocks Puka and Devontae Adams and allows that run game to be successful, taking those shots, being downfield. Goff playing well does the same a little bit, but I think the skills are so wide and vast for that team. Like Gibbs, Amon-Ra, like the Rams don't have a Gibbs. I don't think no team has a Jahmyr Gibbs, actually, other than maybe the Falcons. Like reality is he's one of the most unique players in the NFL. Hence why he gets 10 catches a game recently. He's getting the ball and swing passes every play and saying, go block. Meanwhile, you send 2 guys down on him. Jameson Williams is right behind you. Point is, Matthew Stafford playing bad allowed the Panthers to beat them. He made a few mistakes, and the Panthers took advantage of them. If he doesn't make those mistakes, the Panthers don't win that game. Because they were moving the ball. Here's where the Rams really the Rams take care of the ball and they move the ball. They don't really lose many games. They probably don't lose to the Eagles. They probably don't lose to the Panthers. And who else did they lose to? I forget.
They lost to. That's a great question.
But they probably don't. I'll figure it out. But they probably don't lose to that game either. Whoever it may be.
They also had Niners.
Yeah,
they lost the turnover battle. Actually, they won the turnover battle 2-0.
That's a tough divisional matchup. That was Thursday Night Football. That was the Kendrick Bourne game.
Yep.
So, reality is the Rams just take care of the ball. They usually win the game. The Niners game is the only game that hasn't happened. So, take care of the ball. Key to success.
Chris, I'm gonna go to you for this one. This is more so a playoff question. True or false? If the Lions, true or false, this game is a litmus test to see whether the Lions can compete for a Super Bowl.
I would say no, because I don't think they can. I think if they do win, it would be like a win that's like give them hope that they probably shouldn't have. And the reason I say that is because I think they're not the Eagles or Rams, but I think those two are the two contenders in the NFC, how it looks right now to me personally. And I don't think they're on their caliber. Like, I don't think they're really even that much better than the Bears. So I think this game would be, if they were to win it, it would be like one of those false hope games where they think they can go into the playoffs and make some noise. But yeah, personally, I just don't think they can. Yeah,
I absolutely hear you. Now, last game we're going to talk about here, because it's a government mandated one for this episode, is Colts Seahawks. We are trending towards a potential Phillip Rivers start in 2025. I don't even feel right asking you guys, what are your expectations for Phillip Rivers? Because, like, of course, no one has any. No one has any at all. But is there a path to victory here against the 10-3 Seahawks?
I got expectations.
What expectations do you have for a 44-year-old?
I need him to look like
Tom Brady.
No,
Tom Brady.
Just Joe. No. Tom Brady's crazy. I don't want to throw Tom on anybody. That's like throwing Drake on any rapper, right? It's just unfair. Now, if I throw Joe Flacco, he doesn't have to even be Browns Joe Flacco. He can be Colts Joe Flacco. I just expect an old guy to go out there and sling it because this is his last chance. He thought he had his last chance years ago. Not tonight. This is his last chance. So I expect him to go out there and sling it. But the problem is he does have Jonathan Taylor behind him, so he can't go too crazy because you have to give him the ball. I'm expecting.
You know who his last pass was intended for? I'm gonna let you guess.
Not Antonio Gates, but
T.Y.
It
Hilton.
was T.Y. Hilton. It was T.Y. Hilton.
Nice. I like T.Y. Hilton.
Now, everyone does, but like that's how long ago he was on the Colts.
When everyone talks about the greats of the mid 2000s, OBJs, Julio's, AB, you would never know T.Y. Hilton led the league in receiving yards during their primes.
Wow.
T.Y. Hilton was like that. And Andrew Luck had no one else to throw to. So,
yo, shout out. What the hell was his name? The receiver 2 on the Colts.
Oh man,
hold up, that's gonna kill me.
Yeah, I don't got it. Not right now, at least. But
Dante Moncrief.
Yes, Dante Moncrief.
Shout out Dante Moncrief. He was lit.
Seahawks spread is 14.
They cover him.
Y'all think Uncle Phil's taking disrespect to that?
Uncle Phil is going to cover +3.
There we go.
Uncle Phil's going to win the game.
Uh-oh.
Hey, now we're talking. Let's get into our game picks for this one, and then we'll get into bowl picks, lockets, all that.
Hot take: if Phillip Rivers comes in here and leads them to a playoff spot and wins them the playoff game, is Daniel Jones just like is not thought to be good?
Hey, bro, you worry about the wrong people because Phillip Rivers do that. He over your boy all time. Yeah, I'm just saying. Saying.
Two of them. Come on. Two of them.
But he didn't even throw a touchdown pass in one of them.
Still has 2 of them.
Oh, come on. Trent Dilfer has 1. Trent Dilfer probably played better than Big Ben in their first Super Bowls.
He's been to 3, though. Come on.
Okay. They got smoked out in the other one. By a 6 seed. By the 6 seed Green Bay Packers. Got smoked out. Threw a pick on the damn near first play of the game.
Yeah, they get smoked, though.
He got smoked, bro. He got smoked. At no point did little me watch that game and thought the Steelers were winning.
Little me.
He threw that first pick. I say, yo, wrap it up. Packers team of destiny, man. Come on.
All I gotta say is Aaron Rodgers to go.
Not even close. But let's get to these game picks. Let's start with the 1 o'clock games. Raiders versus Eagles.
Fly. Eagles fly.
Eagles too.
Browns versus Bears. This is supposed to be a negative 20-degree wind chill game.
Fire!
Caleb nails my freeze off, man.
All right, bro. That's corny. I'm going with the Bears, though.
Yeah, I got the Bears, too.
Bears.
Ravens versus Bengals.
Oh, my God. Skip the game. Just lose.
Not a lot of good vibes right now.
I hate that team, bro, for real. And I hate my favorite player sometimes. But we're playing the Bengals. Is Jamar Chase suiting up?
Yeah. I believe so.
If so, we might be cooked. But I'm picking the Ravens, though, because we still got hope, technically.
Yeah. The last time the Ravens played the Bengals, they had a couple plays didn't go their way. But they still got smoked out. I'm leaning a Bengals in a close game.
I'm gonna go Ravens in this one.
The only reason I choose the Bengals is because that Ravens defense has looked like milk soup. They don't know. They have 2 players guarding the right side for 2 receivers, and both of them blitzed.
Yeah, bro, we don't even have a real football team. It's just Pee Wee. These are everybody's sons out there playing with their jerseys on their back.
Yo, they don't control the line of scrimmage at all. They don't know what they're doing at the line of scrimmage. That's where they lose. They've lost the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball.
But this is the thing, though. Before you finish, Tony, this is the thing. Namdi's neck is broken.
He retired.
He's about to. and that makes me sad.
You didn't see the Reddit post?
No. He did
They-
retire.
No,
they-
already?
nobody saw a
apparently-
freaking Reddit post, dude.
No, so apparently one of the Ravens cheated on their girlfriend. They said Namdi's been in Texas the entire season. He's retired.
Oh wow, makes sense. Oh,
Yeah,
there's my-
if
Shador
your neck's
won
broke,
Rookie of
I'm
the
not
Week,
playing football.
if anyone
Fuck
cares.
that.
Shador won Rookie of the Week. Anyway, Cardinals at Texans. I got Houston.
Houston,
Yeah,
Atlanta based.
Yeah.
Jets versus Jaguars. I got the Jags.
Well, since Justin Fields not playing, I got the Jags.
Jag.
This gimmick will end one day.
It won't, because I'm keep watching
Charge-
Tyrod Taylor play just as bad. It will never-
Chargers versus Chiefs. I have the Chargers.
Yeah, I want to keep kicking Mahomes while he's down. Let's go Chargers. Go.
I'm going to Chiefs in a must-win game.
Chiefs been having a must-win for about 5 weeks now.
and Danny, I need you to lock in, bro. The Chiefs have been putting belt to us in the AFC for long enough. I need you to get on the hate train. Lock in. L. We need a L.
Bills versus Patriots.
Patriots. I'm going with the new Josh Allen.
I'm gonna stick
I'm
with
going
the old
out.
Josh Allen. I'll go Bills in this one.
I think the Bills
Ooh.
get it. I think the Bills bounce back here as well. You know how big I am in the Patriots. I think the Bills bounce back.
Ooh, Tank Bowl right here. Commanders versus Giants.
Tank Bowl. oh, the Commanders gonna win just because they're idiots. Commanders gonna
I
win.
got the Giants, bro. The Giants posted. Russell Wilson posted. Time to go dark on Twitter.
Unless he's playing, go ahead and retire, bro. What was that? What
Time
do
to
you
go
mean
dark.
You're not getting in. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna go Commanders in this one.
Maybe Russ is playing the NBA now. Who knows?
He's got to be doing something else. Like,
Packers versus Broncos. I'm gonna go Broncos.
yeah, in a 13-10 absolute banger, I'm going Broncos too.
Yeah, I think we're all going to go Broncos here.
Because
I think the way I was speaking about the Broncos defense, I can't pick the Packers.
Lions versus Rams. I got the Rams.
Yeah, I got the Rams too.
I'll go against the grain here. I'm going to go with the Lions. I think that they feel the need to win.
Panthers versus Saints. Panthers should avenge a horrible loss from earlier this year.
I'm picking the Saints.
hope
Saints
so.
got the Panthers numbers. The Panthers numbers.
He picking that shug.
I'm thinking that I forgot he was playing.
Tyler
He's
Shug.
trying. Wait, he's good. He had 2 rushing touchdowns.
Blah blah blah. I thought it was my boy.
Oh
Mr.
my gosh,
Mr.
bro!
Redburn
Stop
playing.
using that good word so lightly. Stop.
No. Danny, unfortunately, when you have 2 rushing touchdowns and not two passing touchdowns, you can't be a good quarterback, even if you're Super Bowl MVP. So
Wait, Lamar. That's like young Lamar.
that's what I'm saying. He wasn't good. Remember, he was a running back. Josh Allen's a running back.
Also, he says Super Bowl MVP. He's obviously talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about Jalen Hurts. Not Lamar doesn't even know how to win. He forgot what winning is. Sorry. Oh my
He
god.
said, I
You going
forgot.
Panthers or Saints,
Sorry.
Danny?
I'm going to Panthers.
Colts versus Seahawks. I got the Seahawks. But it'd be cool if the Colts won.
Austin Rivers. Philip
Imagine.
Rivers, first game back. Juice. Thoughts?
Interim. That's like interim head coach boost.
That's what I'm saying. And honestly, 44-year-old Philip Rivers, I am 100% taking over Sam Darnold. I'm going Colts. I'm going Colts.
You're crazy.
I am.
Danny, who you got?
All right, Seahawks. Close game now. +3.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Titans versus Niners. I got
Niners.
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 Vikings at Cowboys. I got the boys.
Yeah, Cowboys. Oh, God, I hate saying that out loud. I picked the Bears and the Cowboys. Oh,
You say you got Dak, bro.
I'm only calling him Dakota, unfortunately. And
I got Rain Dakota Prescott, baby.
that's
I'm
what
going to call
saying.
him Did Prescott.
No, we're not
Yeah.
doing that, man. You got to grow up, Danny. I'm not going to lie to you.
Cowboys.
So, just rolling through real quick. Off of first, I actually didn't do the I didn't put together what our record was for this week, but on it looks like all right. We each won our lone wolf, It looks like Danny had the best record because he picked Green Bay and Houston, and we did not. So, Danny, you have first bids on bold picks and lockets. The floor is yours.
Yeah, I think my biggest bold pick this week. We just skipped the Dolphins game Monday night.
Oh, sorry. Dolphins, Steelers.
Dolphins.
That's a big game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big game.
6
if
and 7
Achane is not
the
playing,
6-7 game.
I plead the fifth until I find out if
Oh,
Achane's
Achane's not playing. Oh wow.
I'm pleading the fifth. He's questionable right now.
I need two.
TJ Watt's also questionable. He was in the hospital today with a lung injury.
He wasn't gonna factor into my choice. Devon Achane is my factor, but prayers for TJ,
Yeah.
I guess.
But TJ Watt though, he does scare me. I'm going Dolphins because I need them to win.
I'm pleading the fifth until I find out if Achane is playing.
I'm good,
but then I'll give my pick.
7.
If he is playing, I'm going with the Dolphins. If he's not, I'm going with the Steelers.
And Steelers are due to lose. They just beat they beat the Ravens, who aren't even a real team. They're supposed to lose to the Dolphins. Then this is how it's supposed to work. Come on, football.
Dolphins getting into playoffs, bro. Trust.
I hope not.
Devon Achane carrying the team top 3 back in the league.
McDaniel said your job's on the line. He said, "All right, bet."
He said Achane save me.
He said, "I'm finna lock two up."
But no, so yeah, my lock is going to be the Niners, and the bold of the week is I'm trying to see which team is a bold. Oh, probably the Bengals. Take the Bengals.
Chiefs are underdogs, or you can go Bengals.
Dude, the Chiefs are 5.5-point favorites.
Oh, my bad. I forgot you. I don't know where my head was at. My head was in the wrong spot.
Don't know how they're 5.5-point favorites, but
all right, Chris, you are up.
So my bold is going to be that Colts over Seahawks pick.
All right.
Excuse me. My lock will be the Bears over the Browns. But my risk will still be up. But I am picking the Bears to win.
I don't know how many times he's going to be throwing. But, all right. For my lock, I'll roll with I'm going to roll with the Texans because I was looking at the Eagles, but you can't trust them to do anything. And then for my bold pick, I don't know if I picked any underdogs. I mean, I guess Commanders. That's not really convincing me, to be entirely honest. I will pick. I guess I have no choice but to go with the commies in this one. So for bold picks, I have the Commanders. Chris has the Colts. Danny has the Bengals. As for the locks, Danny has Niners. Chris has Bears. And I have the Texans. And that's everything we got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if you're watching this, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Audio listeners, leave a like, 5-star review. From AP New Freezer, coached by Migos DC Comics. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next week.